Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. It's been a crazy summer, but I just got my hair highlighted. I've been feeling myself. I was like, you know what? I've been loving the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. So I figured I would do a quick makeup tutorial showing my flawless base. So welcome back. If you'd like to see this look, then just keep on watching and subscribe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just clip the front of my hair back like this so my hair is out of my face. And I've already used my Clinique Moisture Surge moisturizer. It's like the perfect day moisturizer, and I'm just gonna put on some primer, and I'm using the Cover FX gripping primer. I also have on some lip cream, so I just put this on my nose and on my T-zone because that's where makeup does not like to stick to me. Okay, and in order to achieve my luminous look, I am going to be using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. This has been amazing for me. I have dry skin. It really lasts. I think if you have oily skin, I don't know if you would actually like this, but I really do. And I'm using the shade 220N. So I will say it does take a lot of pumps to get me where I like it, so I use 2 pumps on each side of my face, but the pumps are small. And I'm just using my beauty blender. So as you can see, that's what 2 pumps cover. So I'm gonna use another 2 pumps just to finish this side of my face and then correct anything else I wanna correct. You want to make sure you get on your eyelids because it covers up all the veins. And if you see me look up at all, I have a mirror above me so I can just make sure everything's blended. Okay, so now that I have like a nice even layer of foundation, okay, so the next thing I like to do is do a light cream contour. And to do that, I'm using the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F12. It's like the perfect cream contour color for me, and I just put it here, 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 down my nose, so there, and underneath my lip and on my jawline. And I like to do cream contour first because then I use my concealer to kind of blend everything together. So I go upwards. Okay, so I know I look a little orange right now, little orange, but I'm gonna take my concealer. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in Light Neutral. I really like this one in the summer, but I don't like Shape Tape in the winter. But in the summer, it's like the perfect concealer for me. I usually use the the Too Faced Sculpting Concealer in the winter because it's not as drying. But I put this underneath my eyes, like this, down the bridge of my nose, underneath my nose where I get a lot of redness, my chin, and then right here just to clean up the cream contour line. And we blend, baby. Make sure you really get into the hairline because you don't want, like right here, to see any demarcation. Okay, so as you can see, I now feel like I'm much more blended. I match my neck, everything. I have a nice natural dimension. So the next thing I'm going to do is my powder. And I'm kind of a crazy person when it comes to powder. I think every powder has a different sort of use. And I have come up with the perfect concoction for me. So for underneath my eyes, and everywhere I put concealer, I mix the Fenty Beauty Butter powder with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's the perfect concoction. So I just do 1 dab in each, look up, and set underneath my eyes. And I do like a light baking. And I just bring it on my nose because my nose eats makeup. So if I do not set it with powder, it will not stay. So I'm just putting it everywhere that I put my concealer. And I just let it sit underneath my eyes for like a minute. I'm actually going to bring some on my eyelids to set the concealer for when I put makeup on my eyes. And then I just take my sponge and I blend the rest in. I think that by doing this, instead of sweeping away all the extra powder, it really keeps the powder in place and locks it in. Okay, and then the next powder that I'm going to use is the Hourglass Veil powder. This is such a nice powder. It's so light. And I just take that on, I'm using a Sephora Flawless Light Powder Brush. And I just take a little bit that's in the cap and I just put it all over the rest of my face. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to be using another Hourglass product. This is the Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. I love this stuff. Nothing else makes your face look more airbrushed than this. And I'm just using a Luxie 514. I get it on all over the brush and I just put it on the high points of my face. A little tiny bit of what's left on the brush on the rest. And you can see it just leaves like the most beautiful sheen to my face. Okay, so the next step for me is going to be my brows. And to do that, I'm just going to, and like I said, my mirror is up here. I'm just going to spoolie through them. Make sure there's no foundation sitting in them. And as you can see, this is my good brow. This is not my good brow. This brow always looks perfect. I barely need to do anything to it. This one is my problem child. So for me to do my brows, I draw a line underneath. Just like that. And then I do the same thing on the top. Like that. And then I just fill in little hairs in the front. And she'll look like that. And I'm just going to do my other brow off camera and I will be right back. Okay guys, so as you can see today we are sisters, we are not twins, but this is pretty much where I will go with that. And then I'm going to take my brow gel. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown. Now that I've dyed my hair a lot lighter, I might start going down to, I think it's soft brown, but for right now, I'm still liking the dark brow look because my natural hair color is pretty dark, as you can see. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is my bronzer and contour. And to first bronze, I'm using the Fenty bronzer in Shady Biz. This has become my absolute favorite bronzer of all time. And I use this as eyeshadow too. Almost every day. So I just put it on the perimeter of my face. And then I actually take This is a Jaclyn Hill brush, JH33, and I take this and I just lightly, not even contour, bronze my nose so that it doesn't get lost in my face. And then I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs bronzer in Tastic to contour. And to do that, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill 02 brush. It's dirty. I need to clean it. I'm sorry. I also am going to contour my nose with this bronzer because it's more cool toned. And this is a Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. It's like the perfect point for nose contour. So I just put a tiny bit and I go right on the edge. Just like that. And on the bottom. And a little right there. And that is it for bronzer. And next for blush, and I have used every luxury blush from Sephora, whatever, and I still always go back to this. This is Milani Luminoso. It's from the drugstore. It's like $8. And I'm using this is a Jaclyn Hill 04 brush. And I just put this, not on the apples of my cheeks, but a little bit higher of where I put the bronzer, because it helps to lift your face. On the other side. I also put this on my nose a little bit just to give it that sun-kissed summer look, and a little bit on my temples. Now, I'm one of those people where I love sheen and like, not glitter, but specks of glitter in all of my products. I just like my face to look very luminous because I'm so dry. So that's why these products, all of them are kind of like that. I really love the Wet n Wild bronzers. I can't think of the color I like, but that one has so much sheen and it just looks like beautiful. I wear it on the beach. Okay, so I'm going to use my last powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. And I know this stuff is expensive, but it is that good. There is nothing else that I have found that is as good as this. So I'm just using, this is a Morphe 536 brush. I just put a little bit under my eyes. I use a little here. Oh my God, as you can see, it just like, it really airbrushes my face. And then I do here to clean up all of the bronzer. And then on the sides of my nose, just to clean that up a little bit too. So I'm just going to spray my face. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It's the best setting spray ever. Do a little of that, and also I have been loving the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist. It reminds me so much of the Tarte Luminous Skin Mist. So put this everywhere too. I'm gonna take my fan. Okay, and for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. It's the best. I'm sorry it's discontinued. I can't get enough of it. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera. I'll be right back and show you the completed look, and I will explain all the products that I used. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I figured I would do a little quick run through of all the products I used. I did change my shirt, I threw on some earrings, but like I said, I used the Fenty Beauty Bronzer in Shady Biz on my eyes as eyeshadow. I used 2 mascaras. I used the Hourglass Caution Mascara and the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. And then for my lips, I used the NYX Lip Liner in Bed Rose and Patrick Ta lip gloss, and she's an influencer. And then I did another spritz with my Lumi Shake and Dew Mist from L'Oreal. So yeah, this is my look. I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please subscribe. Please come back. I'm going to try and make some new content. Thanks, guys. Bye.